Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are doing absolutely well. Guys, in today's video, we are going to talk about IBM CIC hiring process, especially the coding exam cutoff, which has recently happened. Okay, we will also be talking about the details about your next round, which is going to be your SVAR or English spoken test. Okay, and some useful tips that you can prepare, that you can use to prepare for your upcoming exam, and you can clear it easily. Okay, so before we start the video, if you are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel as I regularly post these kinds of helpful videos for all of you. And if you have not checked the playlist IBM prep on my channel, make sure to check that too. Okay, let's start with our today's updates that we have. Okay, so first of all, let's understand the coding exam pattern, and then we will also be talking about the cutoff that you need to have in order to clarify this exam. See, IBM conducted its coding test recently with exam dates including 6th of April, 8th April, 10th and 12th. Okay, most candidates reported that there was only one coding question for them and the duration was 45 minutes. The questions was data structures and algorithm based and of medium to high difficulty, we can say. The question had 10 test cases including the sample ones also. Okay, so many candidates mentioned that the questions were a bit lengthy and required logical thinking also, along with data structures knowledge. So you need to have knowledge of topics from DSA like arrays, strings, recursion and backtracking, okay, in order to solve those types of coding questions. So I hope with this you can at least have an idea of what types of coding questions come and what you need to be good into. So basically you need to practice your DSA based questions, okay, that is the problem solving questions. Okay, let's move on to the next thing, which is now cutoff discussion. Okay, see, cutoff estimation we will be talking about. First of all, most students passed 7 to 9 test cases. Okay, as I told you, there were total 10 test cases including the sample ones. Okay, so out of total they have told that we have solved 7 to 9. Okay, if you have cleared 8 or more test cases, then you can we can say that you are in a strong position to qualify for the next round. Okay, and those who cleared 6 or 7 they might also get still shortlisted, but it is slightly risky. We cannot give any confirmation, right? Because you know the cutoff and this final decision also depends on the number of candidates who have attempted the exam, right? So that's fine. And if you have passed 5 or fewer test cases, then the chances are a bit low for qualifying, but still the chances are there. You never know. Okay, if the luck is in your favor, you can still qualify it. So one important note is the cutoff depends upon the number of candidates that, as I told you, and available positions also. Like for example, you know, if they have available positions as 2000, right, and the available number of candidates who have appeared for the examinations is very high, then the cutoff will also go high. But on the same time, if the number of candidates who have attempted the exam is less, then the cutoff will be a bit lower, right, because they have higher positions. So that's why I'm saying it, the cutoff may vary, so there are still chances for everyone to qualify. Okay, but based on the pattern we have talked about, that the 8 seems to be a safer number. Like if you have cleared 8 test cases, then you can consider yourself that you are in the safer side or something. Okay, moving on. Now the coding test is done, which was your round 1, right? Round 1 was coding, so it is done. Okay, now what next, right? What next? So see, first of all, you can expect your results within 2 to 3 days. Okay, sometimes it might take up to a week after the coding exam to get your results. So keep an eye on your emails for the next step. Okay, I would highly suggest that please check your spam box also regularly, because sometimes you know the emails goes to your spam folders. Now what will come, okay, after 2 to 3 days or a week? So you will get an update for your next round, that is your English SVAR test. Okay, so if you clear your coding round, you will receive an email from Talent Central with the invite for SVAR English spoken assessment. Okay, that is going to be your next round after coding. Okay, so first one was coding, like in previous one was coding. After that you will have SVAR or you can say that spoken English test. Okay, now guys, spoken English test. Now guys, here only I want to pause you and just tell you that if you want the material for spoken English test, please comment down as soon as possible in the comment section of this video, because based on the higher number of comments that I get, I will post a latest updated video on the spoken English test, okay, with actual questions. Because you know, 2 weeks back only this examination has happened, and few of my subscribers, they have shared the exact pattern and the questions what came in the exam with me over Insta DM. So I will create a video based on that, and I will suggest you also that if you are also going through any examination, you can share your experience over Insta DM, so that for the upcoming candidates it will be helpful. Okay, Now let's understand the pattern of this exam. That is, it is conducted by SHL and it usually includes 7 sections. Okay, 7 sections. You can name it from A to G and all. Test duration is going to be around 20 minutes. Okay, so in 20 minutes you will have to solve 7 questions, and questions types basically will include your story based listening, sentence reading and repetition, conversation understanding, and then fill in the missing word. And then you can have questions based on sentence corrections. And another topic can be one topic speech, which means you will be given a topic, you will have to think on it for 30 seconds and then you will be asked to speak on it for like 45 seconds. So these are the types of questions that can come in your English spoken test. Now guys, if you have understood the pattern, well and good, but if you still feel that along with pattern we also need some sample questions to solve, so that we get the actual feel of what kinds of questions will come, please, that's why I told you, please comment down in the comment section of this video. If I get relevant comments, then only I will post the video for that. Okay, moving on, some final tips from my end for all of you who are in this recruitment process and who are waiting for their results, who have given the coding assessments, or who are still going to give their coding assessment. If your exam is coming up, focus on solving test cases. Okay, even if you don't complete your full code, it might be fine, because the final decision that they make is based on the test cases clearance. Okay, that is why I am saying here, it can be a clever trick. First of all, your focus should be solving the question, but if you are like totally lost, you are not having any idea, whatever you do, the test cases are not passing, then your focus should move on to solving the test cases. Okay, moving on. If your result is pending, start preparing for the English round in advance. That's what I'm saying. Like if you have already completed your coding assessment, don't waste any time. Start preparing for the English round in advance, because this round is exactly similar, like mostly similar to the companies, to the spoken round of companies like Accenture, Cognizant, and all these. Okay, so if you prepare for this round, you will be preparing for other companies as well. That's why it is not at all a harm. Just in case if you don't get selected, don't feel that we are wasting our time. It will be helpful for future also. Okay, that's why I'm saying don't waste your time. Start preparing for your English spoken test and stay confident. Even 7 test cases can be enough depending on the competition. I already told you, no one should consider themselves self-rejected. That should not be the case. You should wait for the proper results and then only you should move on. Keep checking your emails regularly, especially from SHL Talent Central, and check your spam box also. If you pass the coding round, your SVAR invite and your SVAR invite has arrived, please make sure that you comment below, so that all of us get to know that IBM has sent how many people the email for the next round. Okay, and all the best for your IBM CIC hiring process, guys. If you have any more doubts, please put them in the comment section. So guys, that's all for today's video. I hope you found it helpful, and if you do, please give it a like. If you have any more doubts, please drop them in the comment section. You can also join me on Telegram and follow me on Instagram as well. You can ask your queries over Instagram DM too. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss on any of the important updates on notification whenever I upload a new video. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching the video.